Hi guys, just thought I would talk to the camera for a little bit while I'm still working on my big video on sidechain compression and different methods of going about it. Hopefully that will be up for you guys soon, but I just thought in the meantime it might be a good time to talk a little bit about a topic that I've been thinking a little bit about recently, sample packs, and moreover the concept that using sample packs is cheating, and a little bit about how sample packs are kind of defining the sound of a lot of the music that's out there at the moment and what that means. So, sample packs good, sample packs bad, sample packs, let's talk about it. Say you're a guitarist, you probably don't want to have to build the guitar from scratch using unshapen bits of wood if you just want to pick it up and write a song. Someone else has done the work for you there. Even the great guitar players of the world don't just have the one guitar sound available that they have to somehow make their own. They differentiate themselves through their choice of guitar, choice of pedals, amplifier, play style, and all of their personal influences, all of which would have come from someone else or somewhere else. Someone else built those devices, someone else came up with a play style that works for a certain purpose. You get the picture. And guess what? We are, by and large, electronic music producers, so we are not even tied to any one particular instrument. There's literally millions of choices for how we can define ourselves sonically from the culmination of other people's hard work that would still end up with us creating something unique. So, sound design for you can be more about your skill in curation. If you have no desire to learn how to build sounds yourself with synthesizers and crazy post-processing chains, you don't have to. You just have to go shopping and collecting to find your sound among the sounds that are out there. There's an argument to be made that sample packs have led to a certain homogenization of the music out there. Certain individual sample packs are definitely all over a ton of genre-specific tracks, and there's an abundance of people out there complaining about how everything sounds the same at the moment, but that's how areas of music go. Sample packs are the sound of the moment but it's in much the same way as, consumer drum machines and synthesizers were in the 1980s and 1990s. And in those cases as well, somebody at the factory made the patches for those ubiquitous machines of the time, and then the artists of the time define themselves by their ability to cherry pick the sounds with the most potential and then go forward and make them their own. Certain sounds define genres also. For example, where would trap be without booming 808s and skittish hi-hats that sound like clickety-clackers on a child's bicycle? These sounds become the prime identifying idioms of a genre, particularly in a world where sound design and texture have arguably trumped songwriting. But they can also paint a genre into a corner if they become a genre's defining characteristic. You only have to look at dubstep's signature wubs for an example of this. Ideas become genres, genre conventions become more rigidly defined over time, and eventually genres as a result become boring, and then yesterday's news, die-hard fan bases notwithstanding. In short, unless you're the first person to do something, you need to add something new to keep things moving forward. It's only when the methods of using certain samples become predefined through, say, typified patterns, tempos and grooves, etc., then there's a problem. It's much harder to be significant if you spend all your time following the rules, so to speak. At the end of the day, you want to make significant music. Arguably, there's only two objective ways to really define music: significant or insignificant. Any other judgmental adjective could be called subjective, but significance is different. Significance is quantifiable. It's demonstrable, it's undeniable, and time sets it in stone, or in some cases changes its quantity, but never its existence. Your personal pathway to significance doesn't lie in some misguided quest for authenticity. As long as it's you putting the work into 99% of the creation process, as far as I'm concerned, you are officially legit, and should be happy to put your feet up and let the talented boffins who produce these packs be your font of inspiration. Just make sure that when it's your turn to do some work, you make your mark through your own choices of sound and no one else's. That's about it for this little chat. Beep. That's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If so, click the subscribe button, give me a like, leave a comment below. I will endeavour to get back to you, as I'm trying to grow this channel, and engaging with you guys would be a good way to do that. See you real soon. Hopefully with that long-awaited video on different methods of sidechain compression. Peace.